We're still on an indie label. We've been that always, but I guess you could refer to mainstream as being something negative. But I guess in our world, our goal is to sell a lot of records. We're not like, okay, we don't want to sell records. Because we don't want to go mainstream. I don't really care about mainstream. A lot of good bands go mainstream, and it's still good music. That's what it's all about. It's the music, And people can still be mainstream and still be on an indie label, So
I guess we would have a hard time with some A&R people and some major label bosses coming in to try to teach us how to make our music in order to kind of shape it into mainstream business.
Yeah, that would be the biggest one.
I don't think we would be so happy about that, actually.
We would probably never do it.
No, but then again, it's maybe, if we're happy about it, if it's like, hey, that sounds good, that's a good idea, why not, let's try it. And if that, and if then, that record sells 1 million copies, I guess that's just cool.
It's a thing
as
about...
as long as we're happy about what we're doing.
I guess all this thing about borderline, mainstream, indie rock, underground, all these things is, if you can, stand up for it yourself, if you still think that, if you keep on thinking why you started doing this, if you don't forget that, then, I think everything will be okay. And, just see what happens. Because we want to be able to live off playing music, because, that's what we love. Like, people who paint or whatever, they want to live off that as well.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's not like it's a goal.
No, it's not that if it happens we'll commit suicide or something, but it's the, I guess it's the best thing that could happen. If you could live off your music, that would be great.
Yeah.
And still have the quality that you believe in.
That's a good question.
Well, I think for our own sake, it's pretty. I guess it's pretty simple actually. When you get received well, if you feel that people can understand you, that you feel your message, your musical message, goes that step out of the stage and hit the audience, so you become one with the audience. That's a pretty strong feeling that it is. It's really great, because we've played concerts where we kind of feel that. It's normal. It happens to all bands that you never, like if you play a set for half an hour or something, you never really connect to the audience compared to if you play 1.5 hours or something. You can build something up, and then you kind of play in your own little world, and people just and that's cool as well. But the ultimate is that when you receive that, where we all become one.
Yeah, and then it really doesn't matter about the sound or anything.
Yeah.
You can have really terrible sound.
Doesn't matter.
And still having the audience just freaking out and just being just yeah, making that connection. That's amazing. But I guess when maybe when I'm at a concert, when I'm in the audience, I think just to kind of reverse it, I think to me what makes a good concert is of course I like to have good sound. I really enjoy when bands have great sound. That's always nice. But I like when bands kind of have that that intense approach on stage when they're a little dangerous, when they have some kind of groove, and also to me it's interesting to see the connection between the band members. It's always a thing that when there's some special connection between the band members, it's really nice to see, and I just notice that. I guess that's what I pay attention to. So that's just stuff I like to see. When they're interested, maybe a little mystical and strange. That's what I like. And obviously, songs that are good songwriting is the basic. So yeah.
Dankeschön.